morning and welcome to Andre McCoy Stadium on the campus of New Bedford High School, where this morning the New Bedford Cable Network is proud to present boys high school soccer action. It's the postseason here in 2020 with New Bedford playing host to Durfee. Joe Cabral joined by my partner Chris Santos for the final in the modified postseason here in 2020. Two teams very familiar with each other over the years, New Bedford and Durfee.
An 11 o'clock start this morning here in New Bedford. And, Joe, it's actually a semifinal game with the other game being played this afternoon also. Brockton at West Bridgewater. That will be played at noontime. This one starting here at 11. And New Bedford 0-0 in a tie that we did here, Joe. And over in Durfee, it was a win for the Whalers by the score of 3-1, with goals coming from Cherubin Ducanto and Rui Tavaz and Jonathan Sanchez to get the 3 goals to win that one over in Durfee. So the Hilltoppers come in with the road white and red shorts. New Bedford in the home red with the white trim. They will be on your left, and Durfee will be on your right. 3 officials for this afternoon's game. They will all be in the yellow jerseys. And so we'll keep an eye out for them. And we are moments away from this one in our Southeast Conference semifinal matchup.
Just a great day for high school soccer here, Chris. Temperatures right around 50 degrees as we get ready for the start of the matchup here between New Bedford and Durfee. As Chris mentioned, semifinal round matchup between the two teams that used to be in the Big Three but are very familiar with each other over the years.
Zach Massey will be today's starting goalie for the Durfee Hilltoppers. On your right, he is wearing the blue jersey. On my left, in the orange, is Ethan Ramus, the goalie for New Bedford. He's been in there all year, and we are just moments away from the kickoff. Let's go to Joe Cabral.
As Chris mentioned, 3 officials here today, so you have a linesman and a pair of linesmen and a referee, so we'll see how it plays out here this afternoon. New Bedford in the home red with the early possession here. Whalers, of course, like to possess the ball, moving from left to right. And they face a team that traditionally is kind of a mirror image squad. Again, programs that are used to trying to play the game in similar fashions, possess the ball, and then get their opportunities off their passes. You can see it here early on for Durfee. They'll play it here near side. That's number 10.
Long shot.
Cameron
there
Jacob.
We go.
Oh, and he scores. Cameron Jacob.
From 25 yards out, top corner on the right-hand side to Ramus's left, and they just drilled it, and it's a goal.
So New Bedford caught off guard there. Let's see what the replay would show us, but definitely from distance here, and maybe caught Ramos a bit surprised that he was able to score from that far away. But top corner on the far side, and Cameron Jacob.
40 seconds in, Joe, and he just drills it from 25 yards. A slow start for New Bedford as they tried to, again, possess, made a tough pass, turnover, and he just drills it.
And we've talked about the turnovers from New Bedford in the past. They get away with it against a lesser skilled squad, but when you try to possess the ball, now New Bedford with an opportunity here, edge of the box, now right in the penalty area, tried to get it in front. Oh, it looked like a handball, no call.
No call is correct. The official right there, too.
That's New Bedford Sanchez. Again, inadvertent, they will allow, and I guess that's their call. They hate to award penalty kicks, but that looked like that was one that they could have awarded to New Bedford as the Whalers were caught off guard with that early goal, but went right back the other way, Chris, and Sanchez with a big chance.
Oh, big-time chance, and I thought he was going to take the shot a little bit early. He decided to close in as much as he wanted to, but unfortunately, let's watch the drill shot here from Cameron Jacob from 25 yards out. Now, when he gets the pass, Joe, nobody really comes up on him, and he just says, hey, I'm taking this, and he just levels it, top corner.
Yeah, and I think Ramos did get caught off guard. New Bedford with an indirect free kick opportunity here. They try a shot, and they score!
Wow!
So we're tied at 1 in the first 2 minutes of play.
Oh!
What a shot there from the Whalers.
Rui Tavaz.
Again, you can't form a wall in 2020 with the modified rules due to COVID. So Durfee had to wait for the touch and the indirect kick. They got it to Tavares. Watch it here. A lot of opportunity.
And a good part, I see how he looks right there to see what he has coming out at him, and he says, I got to go lower left, and he just drills it too, and quickly.
And he kept it
1-1.
And he kept it on the net. We see those indirect free kicks or direct free kicks so often go over the crossbar, but he did a good job of keeping that ball on the frame, and New Bedford ties it a minute later.
So one goal at 40 seconds, the other goal at the 1:55 mark. And so both teams, bright and early this morning at 11 a.m., are pretty fired up.
A lot of extra energy as they've probably just been up for a couple of hours, middle of the field. Here's Durfee with possession. They'll play it back to number 17, Landon Medeiros. Medeiros played it middle of the field. Got it to number 3, Hargraves. Now back.
Yeah, pushed off on the hilltop as it looked like number 2. Not sure, but Silva could have been the one called on that.
And again, you see Durfee's similar type of play. They played the ball back, and again, with a quality opponent, very, very dangerous. You have to be so skilled. There's a light touch here, and again, New Bedford going to play it, try to get it to Sanchez, edge of the box. Cleared there by Durfee's number 17, Medeiros. Now New Bedford with it. Durfee, again, similar style of play here early on. They're going to play it ahead, try to find a player in space. They were looking for Jacob again.
The goal scorer.
Not this time, as New Bedford's defense was on top of it. That's Medeiros playing it here near side. Got it to number 14, Montero. Montero gets it to Jacob. Cameron Jacob try to work to that right
get
front.
on him.
There he is again. Tried another shot. This time it was blocked at the defense. Now right in front, and a shot and a save by Ramos. And we're starting out here very aggressively.
Yeah, that's got to be a flag there.
On offense for both squads, as you saw that time, Ethan Ramos had to make a diving save with his left arm, Chris.
Yep, I thought Jacobs was going to come out and rip another one right here, and he kind of fanned on it, but the ball goes right to one of their players, puts it across, takes the shot with the left foot. But see Ramos have to dive and make it. Good job by camera people picking up that replay.
And here's New Bedford with a possession. Louis Neto, looks middle of the field, has a man. That's the goal scorer, Tavares. Now he played it and was taken away. Durfee with possession. Tavares plays it far side. Whalers with it. That's number 15, Silva. Connor Silva gets it back. And now number 10, Barboza. Tiago Barboza plays in the midfield, but generally in the middle of the field as well. Works to that far side.
Loves possession.
Plays it along the flank there. New Bedford trying to attack the Durfee defense. Ball goes beyond the goal line. I believe this will be a corner kick. Remember here, corners are basically indirect kicks now. You got one touch and then you play it on goal. And so New Bedford will see what they can do here before Durfee can pounce on that.
Oh, yeah, no, they said it went over the goal line, so it's going to be. Yep.
It is a corner.
Because their defenseman, Codner, did kick it out of bounds, but they say, no, they're not going to do it. So probably just kick it through the legs and then get it across. See who's available in front.
Try to play it quickly like a traditional corner, and took a little too long there, but a nice ball playing it back across the edge of the box. New Bedford with some possession here. Pyers trying to work to this near sidelines, keeps it in play, and then is spilled. And let's see if they give him. Oh, the officials. What was pointed to is.
Well, he's talking to Pyers. Now Pyers went down. I don't know if he said a couple of words to him.
It looked like he pointed to his mouth.
Okay.
So I don't know if it was a mask issue there for Pyers, or whether, as you said, maybe he said something to the official. New Bedford will get an indirect free kick here that'll serve just like a corner.
Yep.
They're going to say it's direct.
Far post.
Far post, looking for Sanchez. He could not get there. Ball goes beyond the goal line. But that was a direct free kick, so he was able to play it in the air.
It was a good read by Massa to come out and say, hey, man, I got to maybe punch this away. And that's what he tried to do.
Ball was played a bit long, and again, without headers, very, very difficult to play a ball perfectly in the air. Durfee with the goal kick. The keeper today, Zach Massa. He'll play it, and Durfee will gain possession far side of the field, but it looks like a turnover here. And again, those dangerous passes rather than playing the ball to midfield, but Durfee will have it. Bright sunny day here, 13:31 left in the first quarter, and we're already tied at 1.
I like the 3 officials, Joe, because you get to see a lot more when you're in that middle position as the head
Certainly
ref.
The onside calls are less speculative. Here's
Correct.
a ball near side. New Bedford trying to play it to number 11, Moreno, was taken away. Madero's played it ahead, but New Bedford able to come up with it. That's Pyers. He was looking again for Moreno. Moreno's harassing Hargraves. Ball goes beyond the sideline. And it will be Durfee's Medeiros, Landon Medeiros, number 17. Again, you have a referee today and then 2 linesmen. Normally you have 2 referees and they call everything, lines and the penalties. But now you have the assistants, the linesmen here today. Here's Durfee's number 14, Montero, with it. Tried to play it middle of the field.
Yeah.
Back to Jacob, could not. It was taken away. And now Durfee, New Bedford's number 10, Barboza, and a foul is called.
And Barboza's a little upset because he had possession with the ball and he wanted to keep going, but the official blew the whistle. So.
And that's at their discretion.
Yep.
If you have an advantage, they can say play on.
Yep.
Here's Neto for New Bedford. He's going to play it to the edge of the box. Medeiros knocks it down for Durfee. Very dangerous there. Not a wise decision,
Yeah,
but Durfee
tough to
able
knock it down and
away
go to
with
the middle with that one, Joe. Usually you want to go
Yes.
up the sideline with it.
You're looking for a turnover.
Yep.
And New Bedford here plays it beyond the sideline. Landon Medeiros for Durfee to play it in. Again, no throw-ins, so you have to play it in on the ground on top of it. You can't get the ball up in the air. This is Durfee's Hargraves. Colin Hargraves got it back to Medeiros, goes beyond the sideline. They're
Yep.
going to say New Bedford.
Oh, it went back off of Medeiros and out. So Pyers will have the free kicking.
Here is Pyers. Tried to play it ahead, taken away by Montero. Montero got it for Cameron
Yeah, they're
Jacob. Oh,
giving-
back to Montero. Nice give and go here for Durfee. Hilltoppers with a chance, left side of the area. And looking for the cross, it was blocked, but it will result in a goal kick. So nice work
No,
there
actually it's
between-
going to be a corner. It went off
corner
to Costa.
kick. That's correct. Corner
Yes.
kick. It was Marcelo Montero and number 10, Cameron Jacob, working the give and go. They'll bring over number 3, Hargraves, to take the light touch, and then he'll go with the corner.
Interesting to see New Bedford give Jacob a lot of room, Joe. That's almost the third one now.
I think they should have modified the rule by now, Chris, on that, because everyone's really playing it essentially like a corner.
Yes.
It should have gone by the wayside.
Yeah, just make it the corner and just don't touch it with your head. That's all. I mean,
That's
I
it.
mean, I don't understand this little tap between the legs. It's still going to be a corner kick.
Essentially, it's the same thing,
Yeah.
and all you've done is just found a way to circumvent a
Right.
rule. Here's New Bedford trying to clear, and that's a smart play. Instead of trying to play it up, get some field position, let Durfee play it in from midfield, and then try to work the opposite way. Sometimes New Bedford falls into that trap of trying to possess the ball when the circumstances really are against you. This is Sanchez for New Bedford, number 9, plays it far side.
It's Barboza.
Barboza with a 1-on-4, but New Bedford coming up with some
Good
support.
move.
Here's Barboza trying to work to the edge of the box. He's in the box now. Get it back to his right foot, now his left. Works along the goal line. Tried for a cross. It was blocked and deflected out, so
Had Bigelow all over him.
it looked like, I thought they were going to call a corner, but instead it looks like a goal kick.
I'm assuming it did not hit Bigelow in any way.
Could not
and
have.
That's why it went over the line. So, see, that's where Barboza, nice to see him get the moves, but I'd like to get that 1 or 2 and then just get it across. Tries to go for 3 or 4 and then sometimes takes himself right out of it.
You get a turnover.
Yep.
Here's Durfee trying to just clear it, and they do. It goes beyond the sideline, right at midfield, so New Bedford will play it in. Same idea there. Not even worried that the ball goes beyond the sideline. Make the
Right.
team come from 50 yards out instead of that key turnover where you transition right back like that. Ball played back that Sanchez intercepts. Sanchez in the area, edge of the box,
Needs
still
a little
with
support. Needs a little support right
Looking
now.
to find an angle for a cross here.
Yep.
Plays it back. Now they'll try to get it. This is Barboza looking to find some area here. Cross in front along the ground, taken away, and Durfee will clear. Looking to get it ahead to Jacob. Jacob played it beyond the sideline.
Lost control of it as the Costa will chase down the ball. And 8:45 remaining in the first period. Things have settled down just a little bit, Joe, now after the 2 quick goals by one from each team.
Hargraves was challenging Neto. Now New Bedford back with it, and Connor Silva play it here near side as they change the field to Pyers. Pyers, oh,
pass.
nice touch, got it ahead. He was looking for Moreno, but Moreno could not get there. Now it's Pyers. He'll do it again. Ball bouncing around. Again, no headers here,
Yep.
so you have to chest it down. New Bedford working on that. And still with some possession. Oh, there was close to a header, about as close as you can get off the shoulder for Durfee. Here's New Bedford working it near side. Get it to number 11, Moreno. Likes to work on this flank. Moreno with the left foot, edge of the box, tried to get it to Sanchez. Touched down by Sanchez, so New Bedford's still with it. Number 8, Tavares, the goal scorer, played it ahead, looking for a man in space, taken away, and now Durfee with it. Hilltoppers, Hargraves, number 3, and a foul is called.
Yep. So good possession there from New Bedford. Didn't result in any shot on goal. Had nice control, tried to move it around, couldn't find anybody open. Creates the turnover.
That was Sanchez stepping in the way very quickly on the one touch, and he blocked the long clear attempt by Jacob Bigelow.
Yep. And a little pass from Sanft.
Got to be careful there.
Yep.
If you're Durfee, because Sanchez was there quickly, and that could have been a costly turnover.
It's a dangerous kick from New Bedford there, so it will belong to Durfee.
And again, without headers, you're almost encouraging dangerous play, which is you get that boot up high. They'll play it back, and Bigelow with the long clear. Got it to Cameron Jacob. Jacob was bodied off the play, and a foul is called against New Bedford and number 15, Silva. Here's Hargraves for Durfee. 6:40 left here in the first quarter. See how the Hilltoppers decide to play it. Need a light touch because it's indirect. Ball played across the field. Got it to Cameron Jacob. He tried to one touch to Marcelo Montero. Ball went beyond the sideline. So it looks like Jacob and Montero like to work the give and go game, Chris. They were looking for it there.
Yep. Seen it a couple of times.
Here's Pyers for New Bedford. Bright sunny day. Ball played here near side. Moreno tried to dribble, had it taken away by Medeiros, and ends up a foul called against Durfee. So New Bedford's Pyers. Check that Neto here. Number 21, Neto. About 70 yards from goal. Neto tried to play it here to the sideline. He did, but beyond the sideline. So it's Durfee right away. And Montero.
Indecisive. Not sure what they really wanted to do with that.
When you do that little touch, Chris, to try to play the ball in the air, you got to be careful. You got to make sure you bait that defender.
Get rid of it right away.
Exactly. Have to get rid of it right away. That's Bigelow, number 18, tried to go across the field. A turnover. Now Durfee's Codner, Roman Codner, number 7, gave it away, but gets it right back. Here's Codner. Trying to work on that far flank. Work to the sideline. Ball went beyond the sideline off of New Bedford. They were looking for Dominic Estevez. And here is Durfee to play it in. Official, I'd like to say blows the whistle, Chris, but in 2020, that's not the case. Triggers the whistle, but we'll still say blows. Ball comes here, far side, and Durfee plays it long into the area, but easily handled there on a couple of bounces by Ethan Ramos. Now they'll get it here along the ground to Carter Barboza. Now play it near side here. Pyers, and that's near giveaway, but it goes off of 14 Montero, and it will stay with New Bedford. Here are the balls you have to be very, very careful with. Official calls it a violation. Linesman said you can't do that. Played the ball in the air. Another rule that's mystifying to me. I don't know how that's really helped keep players safe. Normally that ball is thrown in and it's in the air, but you've eliminated that, so then you're forcing them to play it on the ground. This is Montero with Medeiros right next to him. They'll get it to Medeiros. He'll cross one into the box. Ball, try to chest it down. There's Jacob. And a long shot on a ball chested down by Jacob to Hargraves, but it went wide.
Yeah, the control, obviously, the faster you take that swing of that foot, the less control you have. And there he just kind of turned the ankle and the ball went way off to the side. So goal kick for New Bedford.
And that was kind of a half volley, Chris.
Yeah.
The ball's bounding. Ball's bouncing, and you're trying to pick it out of the air.
Yeah.
This is Connor Silver.
So when you're swinging that fast, or the control of the foot, it's kind of tough.
Very difficult.
Very difficult.
Here's a ball far side of the field. Durfee to play it in.
3 minutes remaining here in the first period. Tied at 1. Glad you're joining us on the New Bedford Cable Network for Boys Live Soccer.
Here's a ball played far side. Durfee's Silva right along the goal line. Let's see what the call is here. They're going to call for a goal kick.
Yeah, good job by Silva defending there and get the touch off Durfee.
The two Silvas, Jake Silva working against Connor Silva. Goal kick here for New Bedford. And Ramos played it middle of the field.
Oh, nice.
Durfee chesting it down.
All over the place.
And number 3, Hargraves, had it taken away. Here's New Bedford with an opportunity here. Still with it.
See, that one there, Joe.
Held it a bit too long,
that one I'd like to
Barboza.
get rid of. I know it's tough trying to find a man. Durfee's had some people back, but there's an opportunity there to, make that little pass and get it up.
There's a ball played along the sideline looking for Jacob. Very dangerous. Cameron Jacob here and there, and then the ball goes beyond the goal line.
How about the nice body positioning from
Barboza.
Carter Barboza, the freshman?
Yeah, he allowed number 10, Jacob, to go here and there, but he warded him off the entire time and then allowed the ball to go beyond the goal line. And as Chris mentioned, just the freshman. So better than the play itself is the knowledge to say, let it run.
He knew that this was hit by Durfee. He says, I'm going to block Jacob and block him to the right, block him to the left, and just let the ball roll out, and he does. It's frustrating for an offensive player to try to get by, and you can't.
Here's Durfee, middle of the field, Hargraves. Oh, played it ahead nicely to Jacob. They say he's onside. Jacob still with it in the box, across, and it is deflected wide. It'll be a corner kick for Durfee. Very dangerous, number 10, Cameron Jacob. The ball was played wonderfully to him there by Hargraves, Chris. What a pass.
Very nice as they get it on up, and watch him here. Gets to the left foot as the ball deflected off right there, as you can see, Barboza, but then he kicks it out. So here's the little step through, and then
Hargraves
see what they want to do with it. He keeps it himself.
Goes along the goal line.
They'll do it again.
Put out of play by New Bedford's Neto. It'll be another corner kick. I know we all hope that there are no modified rules in 2021 because it's affected the game a bit here. Here's a ball crossed by Hargraves on the corner.
Chested down by Barboza and right out, and that's what you want to do when you can make that chest down.
Foul was called against Durfee.
Bigelow.
And number 18, Bigelow.
And they want to get going quickly. And,
Barboza trying to get up there quickly. Got it to Neto. Now back to Barboza. Here's the Whalers number 3, Ian DaCosta. Played it far side. Connor Silva. And the foul was called against
he clipped him on the foot.
New Bedford. So it'll be Durfee ball. Number 7, Roman Codner.
Under 2, Joe, in the first period. Maybe one more possession worth, and then I'm sure they'll come to a halt.
Ball driven all the way down to the goalkeeper,
and there
Ramos, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. So 20 minutes in the books, and in the first 2 minutes, we saw goals from both sides. First of all, it was Durfee within the first 45 seconds of play, and Cameron Jacob from about 35 yards out with a shot to the far corner, top shelf, and it was 1-0 Durfee. New Bedford able to answer within about a minute and 15 seconds on a wonderful setup and indirect free kick opportunity that was touched to Rui Tavares, who slammed it home lower left-hand corner to tie it at 1. And that's where we are after 20 minutes of play.
I think it was pretty much evenly matched, Joe. I think, Durfee had their chances as much as New Bedford had some chances after the 2 goals, and then everything else was pretty much in midfield going back and forth. So I don't think one team was dominating over another. And you can see that this is going to be a fun one, probably all the way down to the end. But we're tied at 1 after 1, and both coaches will have a minute or two to talk to their players and rearrange or see things that when they're on the sidelines they're watching, and go over it now and figure out how to get better. And then obviously try to find a way to score another goal in the second period.
So tied at 1, and you mentioned very evenly played first quarter with both squads having opportunities and time of possession. So can't get much more even than what we saw there in those first 20 minutes.
No, I don't think so, too. And let's give New Bedford a lot of credit, Joe, because when you give up a goal 40 seconds in, you can be mentally out of it in that first period. But they sat back and said, hey, wait a minute. This is our home course here. Let's get back to what we do best. And they come right back to it and score to tie it at 1. So that's not easy to do. And for Durfee, maybe they settled down a little bit and said, hey, we got 1. Maybe that will put New Bedford on their heels, and instead that fired them up a little bit. And the next thing you know, it was a goal by them. So you take advantage of your chances, and both teams did. And that's why we're deadlocked as the whistle has blown. And both teams should have maybe about 30 more seconds and then get back onto the field for period number 2.
I think your most accurate point there is New Bedford's ability to not wilt and answer right away.
Yeah.
So that shows mental toughness, something we hear about all the time from the New England Patriots, and showing here for New Bedford as they responded right away after giving up a goal. I'm sure they weren't anticipating giving up that early, and certainly from that distance. But now we're back all even at 1, and we're headed to the second 20 minutes of play, second quarter. Normally, regular season, you have 40-minute halves, but obviously here to give players a break with their wearing of masks throughout the match, 20-minute quarters, and then short breaks in between the first and second quarter and third and fourth quarter.
Hilltoppers with an extra game as they beat Bridgewater Raynham 2-0 to get to where they are right now. So they've had their opportunities.
There was a giveaway to Estevez, and a shot from distance turned away by the goalkeeper, Ramos. And now New Bedford trying to clear it, and that's the kind of play that I like to see. Just get it out as far along the sideline as you can. Ramos came off his line and had to dive, Chris, to his right to knock a shot down.
Sure did. It's watching on the replay right here. They're just going to drill it. Once gets by, that's a pretty good shot to get through 2 defenders on that one to get it to the goal. So good job and good alertness that time from Ramos.
Played into the area by Jacob. He was looking for Estevez here on this near side. He had that long shot that was turned away.
And nothing
by
against Ramos, Joe. I mean, we've seen him all year long, and I just don't think he was ready for that Cameron Jacobs shot that early in the match. And, from that far out, I just don't think he was expecting it.
No, you are absolutely right. You have to be alert and on your line. Here's a ball played far side to New Bedford's Orozco. Angel Orozco with a giveaway, and now Durfee with it. They'll play it up
good job
ahead.
by Bigelow, getting back there on defense and slowing Orozco down.
Teams here switching sides. That's Barboza for New Bedford again.
Good
with
give and go there.
Give and go to that far side. And now New Bedford will play it in. Whalers with it. They'll advance it looking for Orozco.
He gets by him.
He stepped through. He had the ball along the goal line. Let's see what happens. Goal kick.
Yeah, unfortunately it went through the line, and it's going to be that way to be a goal kick, but he did a good job of getting by the defender.
Fake to his right and then stepped over to the left. Durfee here with number 6, Fernandez, looking to play it. They'll play it in near side. That was Codner, number 7. Tried to get it ahead. Codner back on it again. That's Barboza playing it ahead to Orozco. Oh, tried to get it by a defender. Was chested down by Durfee's 15, Sant. Now Sant playing it up ahead, and here's Connor Silva. Took the ball down, and now Durfee again. Quick clears here, and there was a header. Instinctive. You can't blame Rui Tavares there. Just so instinctive. The ball's coming right at your head at that height. Another rule that just don't understand. I know I've harped on those throughout the season, but I don't see a tremendous value in those. That's number 2, Jake Silva for Durfee. He's going to go with a one-touch here and try to get it to Bigelow.
Yeah, ref stopped the play because remember you got to get away at least 10 feet, I believe it is, when they make that.
Oh, and there's a foul that's called as Medeiros was sent sprawling.
Yep.
Indirect here for New Bedford. For Durfee, I should say, and it looks like they'll call number 2, Jake Silva, over to take a one-touch here from Medeiros. They'll get it right back to Medeiros, and then too cute there was taken away by New Bedford.
And you can hear the coaching staff, how come the guy was not 10 yards away from my players?
Yeah, you got to make it obvious sometimes. Yes. New Bedford trying to attack the area. 3-on-4 here.
Try to split 2.
Could not. New Bedford again on that far side of the pitch.
There's a good
They'll
one.
play it ahead. Looks like Orozco. Orozco, edge of the box.
There it is.
Nice cross there. Couldn't get his boot on it. And it must be so frustrating for these players to not be able to use headers, because that was a ball that was perfectly weighted. And again, you have to play it off your foot.
Let's watch it with the left foot as the ball comes through. It's going to make a nice little right foot touch, then get it back, then to the left. And again, could be a header right there. Instead, Orozco slides, but not able to get it.
Here's a ball played to Estevez. One touch, got it down to Silva. Here's a turnover. New Bedford with it. There's Silva. Connor Silva plays it ahead to number 19, Rosario Ramos. Played it here, Orozco, near side. Orozco bangs it off of Codner, and it will be a New Bedford corner kick.
Yeah, and that was pretty much done on purpose.
Absolutely.
Just to sit there and say, listen, I have no angle here. I can't get it done. This could go out of bounds on us. I might as well just try to get it off the defender and then go for the corner kick. Unfortunately, they're going to have to run and get the ball.
The ball is way down at the fence, and we don't have a lot of balls ready at this point, so they had to go down and
they
get
have
it.
some on the other side.
We have a bunch here along the bench area, but those are not game balls.
Yep.
All of the replacements are on the far side of the field, so New Bedford had to go and track it down. They're going to go with one touch here. Looks like they'll use Neto. Oh, he stepped through. Nice job there. Orozco had a shot. That was blocked, and then fires again and missed near side.
So they're good attempt by New Bedford. They go through instead of coming down the sideline. They go across, and they fake it as, obviously, Barboza jumps over the ball, Joe.
Set play, Chris.
Oh, big time. So watch it. He's going to go through. Here he comes. Oh, I'm going to jump over that. And
Let it go to Orozco.
Yep. And then it's blocked with the left foot, but went with the right foot and almost had something there.
Oh, they're very dangerous. Got it to Silva, but Bigelow's play right along the turf. Here's New Bedford's number 10, Barboza, blocked. Then they'll cross it. Got it far side. Again, no headers allowed here, so handling it for New Bedford, number 6, Tavares. And then Durfee comes up with possession. There's a ball played ahead as they look for a pass into space. It was knocked down by New Bedford. Then a player is fouled, sent to the turf. It'll be New Bedford with the free kick.
And Fernandez with a nice little handshake. Very nice of him to let Neto say, hey, nothing personal.
And the officials saying
good
that's a direct free kick.
Yep.
So judge the flagrancy and the intent here. New Bedford will play one all the way on goal.
Whoa.
Hit the crossbar.
Wow.
A shot that was wonderfully weighted there by Neto, I believe, Chris.
It was.
All the way down, hit the crossbar. Had to be punched by the goalkeeper, Massa, but it still hit the crossbar.
And then it came down, and Orozco tried the bicycle kick, Joe. Let's watch it again on the replay from the 30-yard line. And it just kind of, hey, Massey backs up, hits it. Now watch Orozco right here. Oh, and he could not get the balance and the positioning to put the bicycle kick home.
Again, very difficult when you can't use headers. Here's a ball shot over the football goalposts, and it will be a goal kick for Durfee.
Seeing just a little bit of the field now, Joe, tilting toward the New Bedford side. Actually, I should say the Durfee side, as New Bedford's been pressing lately.
On the offense,
Yeah.
Whalers have had a good start to this second quarter. About 7.5 minutes in, they'll play it. Durfee will play it far side. Oh, Medeiros had his
Steal by
pocket
Tavares.
picked. That's Tavares for New Bedford, and then violation is called. Ball won't be on the sideline, actually, so it'll be Medeiros, who had his pocket picked there.
Yep.
Going to have to get it to Bigelow here quickly, as Durfee has gotten caught a couple times on trying to get rid of the ball. That's number 10 for Durfee, Jacob, and the ball won't be on the sideline. It'll be New Bedford playing it in. And you mentioned the run of play has gone to New Bedford here a bit as of late. Oh, there's another ball played nicely far side. Run to the area, and then a ball played to the edge of the box was taken away. That's Durfee's number 15, Samft, and then the ball middle of the field taken by New Bedford. That was played far side by Neto, and then turnover here, but it runs all the way down to the keeper for New Bedford. And Ramos plays it here near side, Connor Silva. Estevez tried to pick his pocket, could not. New Bedford here with it with Barboza. Barboza played it.
Kept it in?
Near side.
No, that's
kept
not
in.
up. That wasn't
Ramos,
out.
it looked like it was in.
Oh, yeah.
The Durfee bench was asking for it to
they're
be
asking
out,
for a
but
lot
it
of
was
things.
not out, obviously.
And they want to touch on this one, too. Yeah.
They wanted a deflection, but
Oh,
the
yeah.
official says stays with New Bedford. So here's Connor Silva. Here's where you're looking, make a good touch to get the ball across the field if you can. And here's New Bedford's number 19, Ramos, had it taken away. Silva for Durfee, played it ahead, went off of the arm of Jacob. Durfee's had a harder time in this second quarter. That's Silva, played it ahead nicely to Hargraves. Hargraves sent flying, I think.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're going to say it's against New Bedford.
Yeah, it was.
Against Durfee, I should say.
Yeah, he was out of control, Joe, and then he just went right into.
Hargraves into Tavares,
yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
This is number 3 to Costa.
Ronaldo Ramos going to be checking in soon.
Play it to Silva here. Silva got it to Ramos.
Very smart player, Connor Silva. See how he
He
always doesn't really make that
Head
bad
up.
pass.
Very good in that back line. There's
Yeah,
a
he
tug
is.
from Barboza on Hargraves, so Durfee with the free
You know,
kick.
even when he gets pressured, he kind of takes his time and says, hey, I know where I can get the ball to the right person, and he usually always does. Doesn't turn it over too much.
Here's Durfee's Bigelow, number 18. See if he plays it. It's a direct free kick. He will, right to the edge of the area. They tried for a one-touch.
That one he
Did
turned
not
over.
get it to the right player as Samp tried. There's a shot that's deflected and goes wide, and it will be Durfee with a corner kick.
Now, you saw on that one there, Jacobs looking to, I don't know, he looked at the official almost to say, hey, I think it hit somebody in the hand, or he wanted to have maybe a handball, but they're going to get a corner kick out of it.
They'll bring Hargraves over so they can execute the through the leg and then corner kick. New Bedford trying to jump out on that quickly. There's a nice ball there by Hargrave, but New Bedford there defensively. Whalers with it here near side. They'll play it ahead. Get it to number 8, Tavares, the goal scorer. Played it ahead, but it was a giveaway
Bad
to Medeiros.
giveaway there.
There's a bad giveaway taken by New Bedford's Orozco. Now Orozco had it taken away, and Barboza was all over the Durfee defender, but the ball goes beyond the sideline by Brian Fernandez, so it will be New Bedford playing it in with 8:30 left.
Little miscommunication there as number 20, Ronaldo Ramos checks in for Romario Ramos. So Ramos for Ramos.
19 and 20. Here's a ball middle of the field, taken away here. New Bedford with it.
Good
They'll
pass
try to
in
change
front.
the field. Got it to Orozco. Can he get there? No. Off his line, quickly on the ball, Zach Massa, just before Orozco could get
Yeah,
there.
and that's the talent of Barboza right there. That's why, and look at the steal by him.
Another steal, Barboza. Tried a one-touch, tried a pass in front. It was deflected. Another turnover. New Bedford coming up with a lot of turnovers here, and Durfee just trying to clear it. They'll advance it and get it to Jacob, and then him flying to the turf, but they'll say no foul, play on here. New Bedford with it, far side of the field, as the Whalers have started to take the play. And the official says there, no, he's going to blow the whistle this time. Durfee thought they were saying play on, but not this time.
They're calling on Neto.
Rightfully so.
Oh, against Neto, I should say. Oh.
Let's see.
He's calling someone over.
Oh, he's calling
Official
Jacob over.
Timeout. He's calling Jacob over. Must have said something to him.
Yep.
Was not happy about.
Nope. Crossed his arms to signify the timeout.
Yep.
And here we go. See how New Bedford plays this.
And this one's from the 35 this time.
It's a direct. Play it to the box, chested down by Durfee. Hargraves with it for the Hilltoppers. Tries to play it here near side. Connor Silva near side. Silva with it. Nearly lost it.
Apologize to our Durfee fans, Joe, if they're watching this one. I got in a roster from the coach, but I do not have number 16 down on my roster, so I know he's in the game.
Here's Orozco. Orozco working on this near flank. Got away from Sanf. And Durfee trying to clear it. Ball chested down by Silva. That's Hargraves for Durfee. Hargraves got it down to Estevez. Now New Bedford's Neto chesting one down.
A lot of bodies flying.
Silva plays it
on the
ahead.
turf.
Looking for Jacob, running full speed. And the ball goes beyond the sideline. They'll say it's New Bedford ball. So
good job by DiCavallo using his speed there, Joe, to really ward off Jacob once again.
And he came from behind.
He did.
Jacob had the position.
He sure did.
And so just a lot of speed there by Di Carvalho.
Yeah. Jonathan Sanchez coming in for Orozco, who's had a pretty good second period.
Well, I think they, let's see here. Looked like Durfee wanted to play it, but the official said no. You guys said no.
No, he said the other way. Yeah.
New Bedford playing it back and then getting rid of it right away, but not well executed. Hargraves was there. That's Barboza. He's going to play it ahead far side, but it goes beyond the sideline. He was looking for Michael Tavares.
Trying to change that field position with about 5:30 now remaining here in the first half. 1-1 our score.
Medeiros, Landon Medeiros had his pocket picked. Here's Hargraves, middle of the field. Skilled player. Oh, nice pass there by Hargraves. Durfee with it. They're looking ahead for Jacob. Got it to Jacob.
There
He's
it
the goal
again.
scorer. Oh, nice pass. Got it to Hargraves. So Jacob and Hargraves, really skilled players. Ball played here near side. Durfee with it. Hilltoppers get it back to number 2, Silva. Silva trying to turn edge of the area, and that's going to be a foul.
Sure
Very
is.
dangerous area.
Yep.
Though the official is going to say indirect. Very dangerous. This is how New Bedford scored, Chris, going in the same direction. Just outside the 18-yard line.
Yeah, Ramus needs to be on his toes on this one.
Let's see here. New Bedford again.
Keep an eye on Hargraves here.
Not allowed to assemble a wall, but the Whalers got a lot of players right there. You need a bluff or two here from Durfee because New Bedford's going to come flying out at this ball.
Ramus needs to be really alert on this one in goal.
Silva,
this is going to be quick.
Silva will go with just the light
Top
touch.
left corner I'm looking at.
There's a shot, and he missed far side.
Yeah, that's where he was looking.
Curling the ball to the far post, and the ball went wide. Subs coming in now for New Bedford. First appearance for Edson Texera, number 13.
And Nathan Botello in for Durfee.
23. Goal kick here. Connor Silva. Play middle of the field. Dangerous here. And it was taken right off the boot of number 8, Tavares.
And
but fortunately.
the ball went right into the eye of Hargraves. He was feeling that one.
And it went right to the goalkeeper, Ramos. Here is Ramos, number 20. Triumvirate of Ramos is here on the New Bedford squad. Ramos working here near side, taken away. And then Sanchez stepped in against Botello and committed the foul. So it'll be Durfee here with Bigelow, number 18, taking it.
About 3 minutes left.
Getting toward the end of this first half in a 1-1 match. That's Bigelow. Nicely weighted ball, edge of the box. DaCosta tried to play it here near side. That's Ramos.
Oh,
got
good
it
play.
away from Botello. Nice play there by Ramos.
Another good
then
play.
stepped
Fake the
over the
pass.
ball. Ball played and then taken away here, though, by Codner. Get it to Silva for Durfee. Silva will play it along this near
Ian
side.
will try to defend the guy and let the ball go all the way out, and that's what he does well, again, as usual.
Estevez was chasing that down. The ball runs so much more on the field when it's the turf surface that they're playing on. And so it just allowed it to run beyond the goal line to give New Bedford a goal kick. Here's Costa, but they're going to allow Ramos to take it. Ramos plays it middle of the field. Sanchez trying to run onto one. 1-on-2 for Sanchez, but ball comes here near side. That's Ramos. And the ball touched beyond the sideline by
Bigelow.
Durfee. But it will be Ronaldo Ramos and Sanchez. Well, they're going to bring Connor Silva up.
Sanchez got clipped on that play. He's kind of gingerly hustling back.
They get it to Ronaldo Ramos. Ramos stepping over the ball, gets to the goal line. Then
and
the
that
ball
should be
played
a corner kick.
beyond the goal line, so it looks like a corner kick. And it is.
Off Botello.
They'll bring Barboza over this time.
Well, in stoppage time, Joe, you got to figure maybe one more possession right here, and then probably be the half.
Let's see how they play it. You would think they'd go to Barboza and he would cross immediately, but he likes to get possession. Oh, tried to play it along the goal line to Sanchez. Ball played beyond the sideline, so it's not going to be a corner here, but essentially could work that way. Here's a ball by Ramos, changing the field, goes all the way over to the other side. New Bedford able to track it down. Whalers and Durfee tied at 1 here. Looking middle of the field for Sanchez, could not get it to him. The ball is stolen. Connor Silva preventing the transition play, and then that's Durfee's Silva, number 2, getting it ahead to Fernandez, number 6. And that's Hargraves. He's all over the field. This is Silva. We'll play it here near side for Botello. Stopping it, looking to work along this sideline with Connor Silva there. And a foul is called against Durfee. Indirect here for New Bedford and Connor Silva. Plays it back, got it to Ian DaCosta. DaCosta going to play a long ball. Knocked down there
Bigelow
by number 18, Bigelow. Ball comes here middle of the field. Hargraves had it knocked down by Barboza. Ramos got it ahead to Sanchez. And there's going to be a foul call there. Sanchez was just going to step over the ball and then turn and run onto it as he felt the pressure from Sanft. So New Bedford here with an indirect. Let's see, it might be a direct. It looks like they're going to call direct here, Chris. This is within range.
Oh, big time. This can curl this inside as well as outside.
25
He's got
yards
a lot
from
of room.
goal. Sanchez
There it is,
drills
inside.
one on net, punched out. What a nice shot there by Sanchez. And the save by the goalkeeper, Massa.
And that will end it.
The first half comes to a close. Wow, what a way to finish that first half on a ball well struck.
Well, let's watch, Joe. You can see where the angle is that he can just hook it over. And Massa says, I'm going to take the far corner away. I'll give you the short side, but I'm going to chase it down. And he did, and makes the save. And we're knotted at 1 as we go to the half.
And nicely analyzed there, Chris. Gave the short side to encourage him to go for the short side where he knew he could get there quicker, and the ball would have to be on a lower trajectory. And then he was able to punch it out. So we're between the first and second half here now. They've modified the amount of time for a break, so only about 7 minutes and 30 seconds left, and my guess is they won't even wait that long before they get back out there and play. So Chris and I will keep it here. You're watching high school soccer semifinal round action in the postseason. Let's cue up the replays, and we'll have
we can
the
show you the
breakdown
goal.
of the 2 goals, Chris. They came in the first 2 minutes of play, one by each side.
Well, you had the 42nd one, and then you had one at 1:55. But let's watch the first one, the 42nd one, if we got it up, and it was just in case you missed it, Cameron Jacob with a beautiful drill shot, top corner, to take the early lead for Durfee. So that was pretty impressive there. And let's watch it. We're going to show you again on our replay as the ball comes into Jacob here. And look, see how New Bedford just backed off and just let him drill it. And I just think it just really surprised Ramus that early in the game to get one of those kind of shots. And they just came out and put it right away. But New Bedford said, hey, wait a minute. You know, we got our goal scorers too, so we're going to be able to jump on it. And you see it right there on the kick in 1:55 of that first period as Rui Tavares drills one low and hard. And it got by Massey, and that's where we're knotted at 1. As both teams will sit in front of almost their goal, as both coaches will talk to them and say, hey, you know, this is what we did. I thought, Joe, New Bedford tilted the field in their favor in that second period, and it got a lot more done on the offensive side of the ball.
No doubt about it, Chris. New Bedford dominant in that second quarter, and they finished it up with a great chance on a ball that was perfectly weighted and played on goal. And a great save by Zach Massa as he was able to come to the short side post and punch out the opportunity. About 5.5 minutes here remaining. So semifinal round action. Glad you're with us on Facebook Live and the New Bedford Cable Network. So one of the advantages, probably the only one that we've had here in 2020, is we can take the postseason right to the end, as opposed to recently when teams have gone beyond a certain level in the various sports, have had to turn it over to the MIAA. So it's at least to our advantage that maybe we can see, though it's local, a team go to the finals and then end up being champions.
Yep, as we said, Brockton at West Bridgewater, and that game should be starting in about 10 minutes. Supposed to be a noontime start. That will be the winner of this one taking on the winner of that one. Durfee has already won a game, and they beat Bridgewater Raynham by the score of 2-0. Brockton advanced by beating Dartmouth to get to where they were. And New Bedford had the bye, and they were 1-0-1, Joe, versus the Hilltoppers in the regular season, with a 0-0 tie right here and a 3-1 win up in Fall River. So this semifinal matchup, we got to be thinking, tie here. Maybe might see some kind of extra period, or maybe even some penalty kicks. Who knows?
It's been a while since we've seen that. We, of course, have done games over the years that have gone to penalties. I remember, I believe it was against Brockton, a devastating loss for New Bedford in penalty kicks. And exciting stuff if we get there. But with a half of play in the books, we have a 1-1 match. New Bedford and Durfee, the goal scorers. Cameron Jacob for Durfee to kick it off in the first minute of play. Then within the first 2 minutes of play, just about a minute and 15 seconds later, Rui Tavares answered for New Bedford off of a one-touch on an indirect free kick. And both goals came from quite a bit of distance. The first from about 35 yards out, 25 yards out, I should say, and then New Bedford answering back similar fashion, right around 20 yards from goal on the indirect free kick. That was one touch to Tavares. But it's been an exciting match, by far the best, most evenly played half of soccer that we've seen here.
Yeah, and I think what New Bedford has done too, Joe, defensively, they realize that the offense of Durfee goes through number 10. And I think they've seen, hey, wait a minute, we got to find a way to slow Jacob down, because they want to find a way to get him the ball constantly. At least on the Durfee side, New Bedford's not sure. We've had names like Orozco. We've had, obviously, Tiago Barboza, Sanchez. We've had a few offensive names that Durfee says, hey, wait a minute, we can't just key on one. I think that's what New Bedford has figured out on the defensive side. If we can control Jacob and probably Hargraves,
yes.
We'll be in a pretty good spot right here. So I'm sure Masaraco has spoke to his team about that. And at the same time, figure out, hey, we have enough offense that we have a lot of guys that can do some scoring for us from both sides and even in the middle. And they should be happy with that. So it's been a good job by the defense to settle in after giving up that quick goal and not really allowed much on Ramus after that.
Again, good analysis there, Chris. New Bedford with a much more diversified offensive arsenal. Durfee really relying on Jacob, Hargraves, and a little bit from Dominic Estevez, but kind of limited to those players. So if you mark them well, you should be in good shape here. And then Durfee, conversely, has to worry about the whole list of names that you provided. Barboza, Tavares, Sanchez, Moreno, Roscoe, a host of players.
Don't get me wrong. You know that the Hilltoppers have some talent. And the other thing you have to realize, too, is you have to stay away from the fouls that are close to that goal that could give you a direct kick and really put you in trouble. And we've seen that a little bit in that second period that allowed Durfee to get maybe a couple of quality shots off. So the mental game from New Bedford has to be there as well and not take the stupid foul. And next thing you know, you got the Hilltoppers right where you want. And they get a quick goal in, play defense, and next thing sneak it away with a 2-1 victory. So you have to be alert with that fouls and make sure you're doing the right thing.
And you have to be alert on the defensive back line because both of these teams, they do not need to get within the area to score a goal. Both of the goals coming outside of the box. So it's not as if it's just, kitty bar the door and protect the area and you'll be fine. No, within 20, 25 yards, these teams can score, and they have. So can't give that space and opportunity to either squad because they can score from distance. We're ready for the second half of play. We have New Bedford moving from left to right now, and Durfee from right to left.
Yep.
New Bedford will have the opening possession here. Sanchez out there along with Barboza, Moreno.
And you've seen what we've seen on the replays. It's a good job by our guys. I think Ethan Lopez might even be here today, Joe. Thought I saw an Ethan Lopez sighting this morning.
It's good to see Ethan around. High quality performance from Ethan here.
Second half.
Ball is played back. DaCosta for New Bedford. Waiting, then plays it. Got it here. And then near side. That's New Bedford's D. Carvalho, number 14, sent flying.
14-14 on that one.
By Montero. So Marcelo Montero sent D. Carvalho sprawling.
And a little shaken up on that one on the left knee.
It's a hard fall.
Oh, it was? No. That was
disadvantage of the turf is the falls are a little harder for sure. Here's D. Carvalho.
Let's watch that again. Yep. Should be a direct kick.
D. Carvalho will play it here near side. Barboza. Diago Barboza. Looked middle of the field, tried to get it to number 13, Texera. Now it comes back here, D. Carvalho.
Oh, good pass there.
Oh, nice pass there to Texera. Then they'll get it. Oh,
nice
look at it,
give and go.
Get it to Texera. What a play here. Moreno outside of the area. Look at the left foot. And he misfired.
Yeah, I don't know if it hit Bigelow, but it deflects, and Connor Silva's got it in the box.
They're going to get it. And a whiff there by Moreno. Tried to play it as a volley. New Bedford with some pressure here, and now Durfee just trying to clear. Medeiros got it here near side.
See, Joe, you can see the passing talent that we've talked about, where sometimes not one man is going to get through three people, but that ball was passed the way it should, and it got by 5 people, and that's what we like when New Bedford's playing well, when they're doing moves like that with the ball.
And advancing the ball.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
it was a host of players there. Moreno, Texera, Di Carvalho, all involved. Barboza. Here's a ball played near side. Moreno gets it to Barboza again. Oh, Barboza steps over twice. Edge of the box. Barboza trying to look for the cross. Gets it across. Chip. And it's up in the air. And the ball's still bobbling around. Nothing on goal. There's a shot from distance. Oh, what a save. Oh, an absolutely outstanding save by Zach Massa with his left hand on number 20, I believe, Ramos.
And even Barboza went over and said, hey, shook the goalie's hand and said, that's a hell of a save.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Ramos took it on a half volley and drilled it.
Right here when the ball comes back out. They try to clear it. They couldn't chest it down and drilled. And look at Massa. What a nice save by him.
Flying, high caliber
Yeah.
play there. Try to get it to Ramos along the goal line. Giveaway here by Durfee. Here's Moreno. Try to cute chip in front. Goes off a player, Medeiros, and ends up being a corner kick for New Bedford. The Whalers with all of the pressure here to start this second half. And some fancy Dan play work. Here's a ball played again beyond the goal line. This time it goes off of Montero. And Durfee in full scramble mode here, trying to keep New Bedford off the board. Whalers are going to play it here again. D. Carvalho is going to come over for support for Moreno, I believe. New Bedford plays it right along the goal line. Chip in front, taken away by Hargraves. Going to play it here to Jacob. Pass was too far ahead. New Bedford comes away with it, plays it beyond the sideline. But that's okay, as Durfee will play it in from there. This is Medeiros, number 17. Medeiros, Bigelow, they've really been on the defensive here on this left side of the field in this second half. Ball chested down nicely. That was Jacob, got it to Hargraves. Hargraves with some fancy play work. Hargraves, if you look at Hargraves, his mask is on his chin, not blocking either his mouth or his nose, Chris.
That is correct right there.
Take a look.
It is. That's correct.
And the official's not
Surprised
seeing
official
it,
not
not
seeing
making
that.
a call. Totally on his chin. And I don't know, I'm sure you have. I mean, you're a gym teacher,
Yep.
so you've had to run around a bit with a mask on.
Sure.
I mean, I go to the gym all the time.
Yep.
It's challenging to breathe.
It is.
So for someone to have the advantage of having their mask on their chin, officials still not saying anything, looking right at him. So Cameron Jacob for Durfee to play it in with Hargraves right there. Looks like they're going to reverse that, have Hargraves do a one-touch to Jacob. This is Jacob. Tries to change the field. That was a ball played nicely, but runs beyond the sideline. It'll be New Bedford. And Ramos, number 20, Ronaldo Ramos, was nearby. He'll move up the sideline here now as New Bedford Silva tried to play it up. It's a turnover immediately, and I think it'll go right to Durfee, and it will. Hilltoppers with it. About 5.5 minutes into this second half of play. Match tied at 1. Durfee with it. A lot of time being taken here. They'll bring Silva over. Looks like they want to give him the one touch. Silva had it blocked by Ramos. No, check that. It was Silva. Going to get it again to Silva. Plays it to the edge of the area. Ball runs right through the box. Hargraves trying to track it down. Could not get there. New Bedford able to clear. Get it to
nice
Sanchez.
job.
Sanchez,
move up.
though,
He's gotta
running
use
1-on-2, looking for some support. Sanchez with the ball. Loves to dribble. Sanchez works to the edge of the box now to his left foot. Goes back to the goal line. Tries to make a turn
Still
there.
has it.
Get it in front. Ball goes off a player for New Bedford, and it's able to be cleared by Durfee. Here's Hargraves. Hargraves had it knocked down, but it goes to Jacob, Cameron Jacob. Jacob got past one player as he turned and got it past
some
D.
talent right
Carvalho.
there.
Here's Jacob. Oh, another
boy.
move by Jacob.
This is trouble.
Got the ball into space. Can Durfee get
Ramos
there?
in
They
trouble.
do. Cross in
He's
front.
out.
Goalkeeper Ramos was off his line.
Wow. That was dangerous.
And it'll be a Durfee corner kick, but you are right, Chris. Extremely dangerous. Ramos took a chance.
Yep.
He was
Oh,
lucky
and
that there
got by
was no
Silva.
angle.
That doesn't happen often for Silva.
He was lucky that there was no angle here to play it directly
Yep.
on goal. So Durfee with the corner. They'll drill one to the top of the box. It got past Medeiros. One of the defenders was way ahead, so they'll play it up the field looking for Sanchez. Sanchez had Bigelow track it down and get past him. Played in near side, Montero, and he was fouled by DiCarvalho. New Bedford being very aggressive here as they've seen the play turn their way after the negative start in the first minute.
Now remember, Joe, you get frustrated when you have all those chances and you can get nothing to go in for you, and then you give up one chance on the other side, and the next thing you know, there's a goal. So.
Spoken as a coach.
Oh, we've seen it. I've seen it tons of times in hockey.
Many of times.
Oh, boy.
You're in control. You squander your opportunities.
Yep. Shots on goal is like 50 to, 20, and the next thing I know, they come out and
2
score.
to 1.
And we lose 2
There's
to
a
1.
long
Yep.
ball running into the box. Mazza tracks it down. You can't really say New Bedford has squandered the opportunities. The man of the match so far, in my opinion, is the Durfee goalkeeper, Zach Massa.
Yeah, well, that one was a pretty good save on that last one, I'll tell you that.
He's made a couple. Made one to end the first half, and then the last one, absolutely spectacular, against Ronaldo Ramos, as he flew across the net and punched it out with one hand. Here's Hargraves,
But
middle
once
of the
again,
field.
Joe, did you notice how the offense went through number 10? And nobody was on him, and he went from almost the 40-yard line to like down to the 20-yard line before he made a nice pass and got by. I don't understand how he's not marked even more.
Barbosa's had a fine second half. His timing, we've mentioned over several matches that sometimes he holds on to it too long, but not in this second quarter and in the early moments here of the third quarter. He has been on point, setting up his teammates and making passes at the right time. Here's Massa. He'll toss it out. New Bedford with it. Far side. 2-on-3 here. Whalers tried to get it in front of Sanchez. Could not. Taken away. They'll get it to Barbosa. Good distributor, Barbosa. Tries to go here near side. Could not get it to Moreno. Ball goes beyond the goal line. It'll be a goal kick. Ronaldo Ramos heads to the bench. Had a good start along with Sanchez in this third quarter. They'll take a little bit of a break. Ball played middle of the field. And I think another thing that's working in New Bedford's favor is they go a lot more to the bench than Durfee does, Chris.
Well,
they play it here to Hargraves. They have the skilled players to do so. That's far side of the field, Codner. Got it to the right flank, and then a foul will be called. It'll be
that one's on Silva.
Off of New Bedford and against Silva, so Durfee will play it in. Number 2 is Jake Silva for Durfee, tracking the ball down. So Durfee's had a few chances. New Bedford has had the better of the play, but certainly opportunities where you could score. Here's Silva again, crosses to the box. Hargraves tried the volley, could not get there, but gets it, tracks it down here. Here's Hargraves, will chip to the area. Dribbler taken by DaCosta, you'll clear it. Medeiros knocks it down for Durfee, and it's a giveaway here. That was Barbosa. He'll play it far side. New Bedford with it, but could not handle it. Codner for Durfee, number 7. New Bedford Silva came up and took it. Now again, New Bedford. And New Bedford's Barbosa had Silva take it away. He'll play it beyond the sideline. New Bedford to play it in. About 8:35 left in this third quarter. 1-1 match. Ball played ahead. Here's Barbosa. That's Texera, number 13. Texera. Oh, nice back heel. Left it there for Silva, and then they'll play a give and go. Try to get it back to Texera, and they're still with it, New Bedford. They've done this a couple times here. Here's Silva trying to get it to the box.
Great
Moreno,
pass.
check that. It was Orozco. Ball ran past him. Oh, and then Mazza came out, knocked it down, and New Bedford maybe squandering a chance. And no one was on the keeper, Chris. When Mazza knocked it down, he bobbled it for a minute.
Yeah, I think Orozco was a little shooken up that the ball went over his head, and I think he got a little deflated about it.
Guys gotta talk. Nobody on them.
They're trying to get it here to Montero. Ball's knocked down. That's Durfee's number 17, Medeiros, against Moreno. Moreno and Medeiros banging bodies. It'll be a foul against Durfee's Medeiros. New Bedford's Pyers, Jeffrey Pyers comes in, and then Durfee just played the ball to get some time. Officials not giving any warnings here.
No. Now you want to take that time?
They're going to leave it here for Tavares. Is he going to try to get one from distance? Tries to chip far post. And again, no ability there again to head the ball, so it's so hard. Ball was played nicely, perfectly, to be frank with you.
One more time. Let's go, boys.
Looking at the fire official to see what they've gotten. The fire official said, well, we got a corner. New Bedford did not touch it.
There was a little bit of a dispute there, but they're saying it went off of Durfee, so a corner kick. They'll bring over Barboza. He has been a going concern here. They'll go back and now try to get it to Barboza. Barboza with it. Goes off a player.
Can't wait that long.
Took a little too long there. New Bedford's coaching staff, like, you got to play it quicker than that.
That was Ramos, number 19.
Played it in front, looking for a Roscoe. Check down by Bigelow, and then Hargraves able to clear for Durfee. Chested there by DaCosta.
Don't see that often.
No. Barboza playing it ahead of Roscoe. He'll chest it. Tried to get it down edge of the box, 18-yard line. And Durfee able to clear and get it.
They give this guy a lot of room.
Jacob got it here to Montero. Montero tried to play to Hargraves. Pass had too much on it. Runs all the way to the keeper, Ramos. Ramos able to get it beyond the 50-yard line because he played it outside of the box. Played here near side. Nice steal there. Oh, Texera a couple of times. Nice steals. Durfee tries to clear.
Possession.
It's Ramos far side of the field. Romario Ramos. And New Bedford will play it in. Connor Silva got it to Ramos. Oh, nice work here. Barboza trying to get past Hargraves. Warded off, and they'll say the foul is against Barboza. Colin Hargraves, number 3, the best player on the field here for Durfee.
Tell you, this has been a long third period. Timeout by the official and a yellow card.
Pulling out a yellow card.
Coming out.
Must be dialogue here, Chris.
It's got to be something.
I don't know what else it
could
could
be the
have
mask thing again.
Well, they got Hargraves with it on his chin.
Yep, and Barboza is going to be called for it, I believe.
I mean, look at Hargraves has it on his chin entirely the entire time. So I don't know unless Barboza said something. He's going to come out, yellow card.
Yep.
So New Bedford will send in for the first time Cherubim Docanto, number 12, to replace Barboza. And he's trying to explain to head coach Masaraco. Again, impossible for us. We're just speculating. Well, the official's saying I gave him like 5 warnings.
On the distance from where the ball is,
Okay.
he keeps telling him to back up, and he's refusing to do it. And
Okay, so that's,
he's telling him, and that's why it was called.
he's saying I keep on telling him, you know, give him space. And so that was good that we could overhear that actually
yeah,
up
we
here,
did.
Chris.
So Tavares will check back in. Marino will check out. And with 4:38 remaining, Durfee making a couple of switches of their own as well.
Really like the work here done by Coach Masaraco because New Bedford has a lot of talent, but he's found a way to give everyone playing time.
Good rotation.
They get a lot of playing time, and you call a lot of names, and you can see that the talent is very even. So it would be hard to just say, you're a bench player. No, he's found a way to do it and do it well. Here's Codman, far side of the field.
Well, as long as the
Codman.
players can stay happy with it, because you can see some come off going, I
Yes.
got to come off, and they
Yes.
don't want to come off, but
Yes.
But
at least the player going out there is of the same
Yeah,
caliber,
yes.
so you're hard pressed to say much. And New Bedford plays such a possession game and a fast-paced game that you get a lot of work.
Good move right
Far
there.
side of the field, New Bedford, with only 4 players up, but still working at middle of the field, could not. Hargraves comes away with a steal, got it to Medeiros. They'll go back
That's
to
a bad turnover there.
Medeiros. That was a bad turnover by Coleman Riley
Yeah.
in for the first time, number 4. We haven't seen him
you want to
early.
go forward, not backwards on that one.
Tavares tried to play it ahead quickly, number 6 for New Bedford, but ends up being official saying you got to hold on there. Pyers got it to number 6, Tavares. Now back to Pyers. Pyers middle, tried to get it to Orozco, taken away. Durfee's gone to their bench a little bit more here, Chris, feeling that they probably have to as players are getting tired. You had Colin Gilmet, number 13, out there for the first time.
It's getting a little
Rowdy.
rowdy right now, and
In the stands.
oh yeah, as well as the coaching staff, and Durfee's yelling about that one, saying, "How you call that on us?"
So New Bedford with the indirect here. Oh, maybe it is
No,
a
a
direct.
direct.
Looks like a direct kick.
Yeah.
No, indirect,
Nope.
Chris.
Okay.
He's going to just play it over. They'll go back to DaCosta. DaCosta chips to the area. Ball runs.
Said it touched the head. Said it touched the
Wow.
head of
Wow,
a Durfee
wow.
player.
Looked like
I'm
incidental.
not sure if it was Bigelow. Maybe we can see that
Unless
on
he
the
made
replay.
an attempt on it, Chris. I don't know if he
They're
made an
looking
attempt
at
or
each
just.
other.
You have to see.
Let's
Did
see
he
if
make
we
a
have
real
it.
attempt on it, or did he just skim his
Let's
head?
watch. Yeah, I guess he did.
Indirect. So made an attempt to head it. So they call it indirect. And
I
now
don't think they can be that close. They got to back up.
you're going to be
Yeah, there you go.
10 yards off the
Oh, yeah.
ball.
This would be interesting. Massey's going to have to get his work on this one. Now look where he is, Joe.
So
He's got that little
Texera-
spot there.
Texera's got to make a quick touch here.
Yep. But he can't be that far back. He's got to be a little closer.
Tavares is in position. So you want the lightest of touches
Here
here.
we go.
Trying to draw
Here
players.
it is.
And there's a shot
Good
blocked.
play.
Hargraves came out
Yeah.
and took it right off his shin. And a foul will be called there against New Bedford, they'll say.
Should be maybe 1 or 2 possessions left as we're down into the stoppage time. And that was a golden opportunity for New Bedford, Joe. Just went away as Hargraves comes flying in and does a great job of blocking that one.
That's Bigelow. He'll play it on that far sideline looking for Hargraves, who's everywhere for Durfee.
And he kept that one in, got by
Hargraves,
Silva.
edge of the box. Hargraves,
And
he's
it's gonna
sent
be a foul.
sprawling. That's going to be a direct free kick, it looks like, just outside the box. These are extremely dangerous because when you don't need the one touch, you can play the ball in the air. Really no angle to score from here, Chris. Very, very hard to put it directly on goal and score, but worth a shot probably,
If
especially
anything,
with no headers.
You got to get that left foot kicker.
You got to get someone maybe with an
I
in-swinger.
don't think they're going to do it.
Or you got to drive to that short side post. I would drive it. If I can get it on goal, I would drive it on goal, and at the very least,
Yeah,
you
got
work
nothing to lose there.
work for a rebound. As if you play it into the area, it's very hard without headers to get anything that can be handled quickly. I would definitely just fire this on goal, make the goaltender at least make a save. He's
Here it
going to
is.
fire it on goal,
Oh.
and it was deflected out. Looked
Can't
like
see who got it. Maybe DaCosta?
maybe DaCosta, I think, Chris. He was back and got the right boot on it, and DaCosta would just chip it out. That was a fine play there by Ian DaCosta. New Bedford with it. A giveaway there, and Durfee. Hargraves, very dangerous. Ball went for Estevez from Hargraves. It was chipped away, and they'll say it's off of
And they're letting
Durfee.
him play.
They are letting him play now.
Yep.
Under 2 minutes left in this third quarter.
Yeah, I thought this one, so this got to be the last possession here, I would think. I'm surprised that second one was even there. As the Costa got a little bit hit in the face there, too. Not sure what if he got bumped, but well, there it is.
There is the whistle to end the third quarter of play. So early goal scoring and shutout goaltending and defense since then. So after 3 quarters of play now, 60 minutes in the books, it's Durfee 1 and New Bedford 1.
Now, the first 5 to 10 minutes of that period was all New Bedford as they went after Massey and tried to get one, and they could not. And even toward the end there, I think it was maybe the last 5 minutes before now it started to go the opposite way, and Durfee had a couple of opportunities there. So I don't know if New Bedford got maybe a little tired. At the same time, Hilltoppers try to take advantage and get some effort on quality shots against Ramus, but it was still tied at 1 as we're going to go to the 4th. And we'll see if Barboza comes back in this game, Joe, for Masaraco, and if he's going to make that change.
We will see.
Yeah.
Played very well overall. Two teams taking a bit of a breather here, and certainly needed a bit more by Durfee as they put a couple players in. Colin Gilmet, number 13. We hadn't seen him out there at all until that third quarter. And also number 4, Coleman Riley. So Durfee may be feeling a little bit of a need to get some players off the field, give them a bit of a break, and made some substitutions toward the end of that third quarter. I would anticipate probably seeing all of their starters back out there to start this fourth quarter. Not sure if Dan in the truck or anyone is able to see if we have a score out of
Brockton?
the other semifinal match.
At West Bridgewater. Maybe we can find that one. It's possible.
We need goals in this quarter, boy.
Taking a little bit of a longer break here, it seems, between the third and fourth quarter than normally what we see. But a match tied at 1 with all of the goal scoring coming in the first 2 minutes of play. Durfee on the board in the first minute as Cameron Jacob had a ball about 22 yards or so away from goal and just fired one top corner on the right-hand side and beat the goalkeeper, Ethan Ramos, to give Durfee the shocking early 1-0 lead. But New Bedford was able to answer within the next minute and 15 seconds. They got an indirect kick, and a nice touch to Rui Tavares allowed him to score from about 20 yards from goal. He just fired one to the left-hand corner, low left-hand side, and we were tied at 1. Since then, there have been opportunities on both sides, better opportunities for New Bedford, but neither squad has been able to score. Not sure if we know, Chris, when the finals would take place.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that.
I would guess Monday or Tuesday.
If we get word on it, we'll let you know, but right now, nothing.
So Durfee will start with possession here, moving now from left to right in this fourth quarter. New Bedford from right to left.
I probably would have to say Monday, Joe. I would most likely.
Yeah, I guess just take one day off. Hargraves tries to play it near side to Codner. Ball was taken by New Bedford right away. This is Ramos. Ramos had it knocked down. That's Connor Silva. Hargraves with a one-touch on the volley. And a foul is going to be called here. The fans getting a bit rowdy, as you mentioned, Chris.
He's going to get a yellow card for that too, Joe.
And that is a yellow card.
He went over and tried to apologize to Silva, but
yeah, they all want to apologize when they sense the yellow card coming, and of course, to the sideline, it'll be Cameron Jacob. And soccer's the only sport where you get a lot of apologies after the fact.
Dangerous. And that's why it's called.
And so he has to go to the sideline for a bit. Oh, what a play there by
Barboza.
Barboza. Got it ahead. Area, Orozco.
He's
Check
in.
that. Is a
He's
chance.
in.
He scores.
There it is.
That's number 12, Cherubim Docanto.
And that is a complete individual play right there. From, as you said, Docanto. Wow, what a great job by
He
him.
has seen limited playing time
He
here
has.
today. He scored earlier in the season in the matches you mentioned, but watch Docanto here. Just stays
He just
aggressive
stayed with it the whole time, and then he got the ball to bounce in his favor, and then he just takes that little outside foot with the right and puts it in, and New Bedford takes the 2-1 lead.
Cherubim Docanto gives New Bedford the 2-1 lead,
Wow.
a goal in the first 45 seconds of this fourth quarter.
The 60-minute, 30-second mark, Joe, and he puts it home.
There's a ball played far side. Hargraves for Durfee. Trying to play it ahead to Estevez. Ball will go beyond the goal line. It'll be a goal kick for New Bedford. So now, Chris, I would anticipate even more opportunities for New Bedford to come up here as Durfee has to press forward.
Oh, big time now.
So if you're New Bedford, you want to just add the insurance marker because Durfee will be aggressive here. Everyone up but 2 players back for Durfee. They're going to get it to Hargraves. He's going to go with the corner.
Yep. There
Fires
it.
it. In swinger,
That's
right
tr-
in
Ooh,
front.
that was
Looking
could
for
have been trouble.
Codner. Ball will run here near sideline. What
Good
hustle.
play.
Fine play there by Ramos. Ramos
Give it go, give and go.
got
Give it
ahead
back to him. There it is.
nicely, and they'll give it back to Ramos.
Well, remember,
Ramos left side. Durfee with 3 players back now. Ramos chips far post looking for Barboza. Ball chested down
it.
again.
Oh.
Here's Docanto nearly had it
I
again.
thought he was going to take it right off that half volley.
Gardner tried to back heel, couldn't get it there. And a ball played ahead. Durfee now in scramble mode. Jacob,
And
Cameron
he's back
Jacob
in, obviously.
came back in quickly. Cameron Jacob works to the sideline. And then a foul is
Gives
called
Ramos a
against
shove.
Ramos. So Jacob a little chippy here. He's been frustrated by New Bedford's defense after that early score.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're trying to get under his skin.
Here's Connor
No
Silva. He'll play it back. Got it to New Bedford's Tavares. He scored the first goal of the match for New Bedford. Far side of the field, Whalers with it. They're going to play it back here.
Gotta expect a lot of odd man rushes, Joe, from New Bedford when the ball is on their side because Durfee's really trying to send more people up there to score.
In transition, New Bedford has to capitalize. You're right, Chris. Here's the ball. Hargraves working middle of the field, doing it all himself. Then
And
New
got
Bedford
it
able to
back
get
again.
there, but they took it away.
Okay.
But a
Give
foul
him-
is called. Tavares was saying that's a foul as Hargraves kind of leveraged the fact that he was just behind number 8 Tavares. Here's the Costa. See if he plays it. Looks like he's going to try to play it here near side to Silva. Let's see what he does. That's exactly what he's going to do. Here's Silva. Plays it along the sideline. Got it to Ramos. Ramos going back to Docanto. Now
Put in front.
here's Ramos. Cross in front.
There it
Looking
is.
for Docanto.
Oh.
Another chance for New Bedford.
Oh,
And Durfee was just able to turn it aside. All of a sudden, this combination of number 19, Romario Ramos, and Cherubim Docanto, number 12, creating offense
Watch
for
it
New
on the
Bedford.
replay. The ball goes right across, and Massa did not come out at all. Surprised by that one. Thought he would, but he didn't.
He don't want it. He don't want it.
Here's a ball played here near side. Ramos, but instead that's Barboza. Barboza, look at the ball handling skills. Got it to Tavares. Tavares.
Still have it.
They'll say play on. New Bedford with possession. Ramos outside of the box. Works to the edge of
Got
the
it.
area.
Ooh.
Right along the goal
Still
line.
has
Still with it. Cross in front. Here's New Bedford's Tavares. They'll go one touch here and then a weak shot off the boot of Jeffrey Pyers.
Nice try, Jeffrey. Come on, boy.
Durfee playing it here near side. Just
Right
going
out
to
of
let it
bounds.
run beyond the sideline. Colin Gilmet.
Yep. Pressure of that New Bedford offense.
It's been relentless
It
here in
has
the
been.
second half. Silva will play it ahead. Barboza. No, check that. DeCanto. Now they're going to look to the far side, trying to find Tavares.
Miscommunication from Durfee.
Here's Barboza. Oh, nice pass by Barboza. Got it to DeCanto again. Ran through his legs, though. Now, New Bedford's number 6, Tavares, far side. Tavares. And the ball goes beyond the sideline.
Let's take a shot, boys.
Shoot, just shoot.
Still 14 and a half minutes left here in the fourth quarter. New Bedford leading it 2-1. This is Barboza. Works along the side in front on a ball that ends up going on goal, and it's handled there by the goalkeeper, Zach Massa. That's Ian DaCosta chesting one down again for the second time here, and then Ramos with a foul as he sent Codner to the turf.
14 minutes remaining here in the contest. 2-1 New Bedford on a goal by DeCanto here early in the fourth.
That's Jacob for Durfee. Tried to get it to Hargraves.
Someone better stay on
New
him.
Bedford's all over Hargraves and Jacob. Here's Jacob.
Oh,
Who blew the
yeah,
whistle.
no one even touched him, and he just he wasn't undercut at all.
But I'll be honest with you, it's going to work in New
Oh, it
Bedford's
is.
favor because you had Codner with the ball at the 18-yard line all alone. Now Durfee with a
Oh,
chance
boy.
here, though. They're going to say this is direct. So a direct free kick for Hargraves,
Ramos going to have
30
to be
yards
moving
from
here.
goal. He can put it in from here.
Oh, yeah.
And again, no, you can't set up a wall, so.
Nope.
And you hear some fans saying that's a wall, and you
Yep.
can't set up a wall here in 2020. So the official is calling it out, saying you're supposed to be 6 feet apart. 10 feet away and
Here we
then
go.
6 feet apart. There's a shot blocked. New Bedford blocking that one before it got to the area. Ball chipped
Good
here
chip
to
pass
Codner.
by Jacob.
Codner tried to get it in front. New Bedford able to clear to the sideline, which is exactly what you want to do.
That was Texera that got it out.
Gilmet.
As the Hilltoppers will look to press here. A lot of the defense all up, Joe.
They have to.
Yep.
Here's Silva. He's going to go to the far post with the ball
the
chest
chest.
down in front. Codner
Bedford better get
tried
away
to get
with
a
it.
boot on it. He was sent to the turf and
I
no
don't
call.
think there was no hit there.
Looked like he tried to really stretch to get to the ball and maybe just sent himself off balance. Got up quickly once he knew the official wasn't calling a
Yeah, he
foul.
landed on his backside.
Got up.
Coccyx bone.
He was down like he'd been severely hit, but then got up quickly. Once he said, "Oh, no call. I got to
Marino
get
back
up."
in. Mike Tavares back out. That's been the switch of those two players.
Good job, Michael.
Here we go here, New Bedford with the clock running under 12 minutes now. Whalers with it, far side of the field. Great
Still game
possession
possession.
here by Barboza. Played it ahead. Check that. It was New Bedford's number 13, Texera, but still great possession nonetheless. This is New Bedford's Pires, number 22, playing it ahead, looking for DeCanto. And the ball goes beyond the sideline.
Yeah, but New Bedford will take that as the clock
Any
will
day of
run.
the week.
Yep.
Make sure you're not playing it back as Durfee goes to their bench. Number 17 is Medeiros. Played it to Bigelow, and he just plays it out of play. Really don't understand that. Durfee's looking, Chris, for that one opportunity. They had one there with a
Yeah, with
direct free
Hargraves
kick
too, and he let one rip, but
right into a
Tavares was
player.
on that.
Durfee with it. Far side trying to get it ahead
There
to
he
Jacob.
is.
Cameron
Whoa.
Jacob, no, taken away.
Good job, Carter.
Still trying to find him. Here's the odd man rush.
Connor Silva, New Bedford trying to work to the odd man here. Work to the edge of the
Left
area. Here's a chance. Got it in front. Blocked. Number 13, Gimmet, was able to turn away a pass there. Ramos trying to get it from Codner. They're going to say play on. Oh, no, and then they finally blow the whistle.
Oh, it took long enough.
And the New Bedford fans not happy about that.
Going to show this play again. Goes to the left foot. Going to take the shot. Good defense by Durfee. Had to make that kick save first from the Hilltoppers. Looked like Gilmet was the one that got that one.
Silva was fouled. Jake Silva for Durfee. Oh, and a push there.
Yeah,
Jake
you better
Silva
be careful.
took a little push from Ramos.
That's
and here we
not going to
go.
work.
Official's going to say stop the clock.
Yeah.
He's going to pull out a yellow card.
Can't do that.
Nah,
I mean, you gotta be smart.
no.
There's no need for that at all.
No need at all.
There's no need for that. He got
you're-
under your skin, and you let him do it.
And
There's no need for that.
you're on a team with a lot of
Yep.
talented players.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if you
I know you're
stay
not
on the
happy
bench.
with what's going on, but he went to get the ball.
Don't be surprised
Yeah.
if you don't go back
you
in,
can't do that. No,
because there's plenty of players that can replace you.
no, there's no need for that.
Silva will play it to Medeiros. Medeiros tried to go middle of the field. Hargraves
Oh, you gotta
trying
get
to
on
work
him
to the
more
edge
than
of
that.
the area. Chips it here near side. Gilmet. As Durfee is trying everything.
In
Got one in
front.
front.
There
and
it
he's trying to
is.
score.
There it
Codner.
is.
Number 7. Roman Codner got the pass from Gilmet. And he was able to turn Chris and had a great shot to the far post.
But they're letting the ball that's in the middle. When it got to Hargraves, they're backing off on him. And I know they don't want to commit the foul, but they're making, and he makes a great pass to get it to Gilmet. Then the ball goes through. Watch Hargraves. Oh, no, okay, we're going to go to Gilmet first. Nice little chip across. See how it split both DaCosta and Silva.
And Gilmet was inside the area and was able to make that pass that was flat. So really did not bring in the head
Yep.
at all, and it set up Codner wonderfully, and Codner able to score, and we're tied at 2. That yellow card, took a little bit of
Yep.
the wind and distracted New Bedford a bit, and then Codner is sent to the turf. New Bedford's going to get, Durfee's going to get a direct free
Yep.
kick from here, Chris. 30 yards from goal. How the momentum is shifting.
And New Bedford's letting it get to them mentally.
Yes.
They got to be careful. That's where they got to be careful. They got to stay focused mentally in the game.
Everything becomes officials. The officials. You
Yep.
get distracted. And this is going to be number 10, Cameron Jacob, 32
Oh, yeah.
yards from goal. He's going to put this one on the frame, or try to at least. This is a direct free kick. Ramos had no chance on that last goal. Here comes Jacob. He fires one,
Not even
but
close.
as often happens, ball gets. You got to really concentrate to keep it down.
Yep.
And you don't even worry. You can't be aiming for a top corner from that distance. You have to be so skilled to keep it down. You just got to get it on the frame. Find an opportunity to get a ball somewhere on the frame. There's a ball played here to DaCosta. New Bedford all of a sudden in scramble mode.
Yep.
Play it here near side of Orozco. Orozco, and knocked out by Durfee's Silva. You called it, here's a giveaway. Hargraves, could not get there. Ball that was played and ended up getting to Texero, was able to clear it. Medeiros trying to check it down. This is New Bedford Sanchez back in. Sanchez again, good distributor and ball handler. Sanchez tried to get it middle of the field to Barboza, was taken away, and Durfee with it. Durfee far side of the field. Hilltoppers working with it, but Sanchez comes up with a loose ball.
Focus, boys, focus.
They're going to get it here to Pyers. Some of the fans even noticing that New Bedford's gotten a bit distracted here.
Yep.
Yellow cards, and then lots of complaining to the officials. And since that has happened, Durfee has taken over the better of the
Taking
play.
full advantage of it.
6:40 left. Here's a ball played middle of the field. Jake Silva for Durfee. Got it to Gilmet, who had the assist on the wonderful goal by Codner. Got it here to Jacob. Gilmet comes up with it.
And I don't know what's happened, Joe, but the field is tilted, obviously,
Absolutely.
in favor of Durfee. They have taken over in this. From the 15 minutes left in this game, it's been all Hilltoppers.
And it all really started, as far as the real danger, when the yellow card
Yep.
was incurred by Romario Ramos. That's when it started. Durfee was pushing forward, but New Bedford was handling it well. Here's a ball to Silva. They'll go back to Guillemette. Guillemette with it. Got it by Orozco. Then ball's played beyond the sideline. It'll be Durfee and Guillemette. Probably play one touch here to Silva, who's going to play it across the field. Here we go. That's what he's going to do. He's going to change the field. Goes across, got it to Medeiros, who had to chest it down. Medeiros chips to the area. Got it to Estevez, number 8. New Bedford takes it away. That was Tavares trying to play it ahead to Sanchez. Sanchez plays it back. Comes back, and then Hargraves takes it away. Hargraves for Durfee. Steps around the defender. Hargraves, edge of the box. It was broken up there. And then New Bedford able to clear a bit, but it's Medeiros coming up quickly. They're going to get it to Hargraves. Again, edge of the area, but this time
he's been the second half spark.
he's been a
for
going
Durfee.
concern.
Oh, Hargraves has been all over.
Barboza plays it far side. New Bedford trying to run on a ball. They'll say play on. Chipped in front, tried to get it
good
to
defense
Sanchez.
by Bigelow. There it is.
There was Moreno, got
There
it
it
for the
is!
score! Sanchez!
Now,
Jonathan Sanchez!
I don't know where Guillemette was on that play, but Colin Guillemette has to go over and get that player. He just stood there.
No, again, he's a defender who's been overlapping quite a bit, but got caught there. And
Well,
you
watch it
mentioned, Chris,
again, but watch. You're going to see it here. He's going to be now. Watch Guillemette in the right there. Now where's Guillemette? Why ain't Guillemette moving over and
He
covering
isn't-
him?
he
He's
isn't
standing
guarding
right there. He's
his-
not guarding anybody.
not guarding anyone. You have to move over. There's no one on that far post
That's right.
to create a danger. So
I
you're just
understand what
leaving-
he's looking for. If somebody was there, but nobody was there.
No one was there, and they got it right in front of Sanchez, who had the easiest of opportunities. And you can see Massa was very upset.
4 minutes.
Just under 5 minutes left.
Yep.
4:48 left. The goal by Jonathan Sanchez, and New Bedford back out in front. Talk about the ups and downs of high school soccer. There's a ball played ahead by Jacob. Edge of the area. New Bedford's Ramos comes out and just dives to the turf to make sure he doesn't go beyond the box. Of course, you can't handle it beyond the area. So plays it here, middle of the field. Ball runs down. Jacob there, chesting it. New Bedford's Barboza. Here he goes. Barboza playing it ahead to
Pass.
Sanchez. Nicely played.
come
Sanchez
back. Oh, look at
trying
that.
to get to the edge of the area. Bigelow was there this
Yeah,
time and
good
turned
job
it
by
away.
Bigelow.
Then a foul is called.
Yep.
It'll be Durfee's ball.
And Joe, it's not about scoring a goal right now. It's about being mentally smart, not taking the foolish fouls, and just clearing the ball over midfield.
And getting back. You don't need those dangerous plays that
Nope.
result in transition. Here's Moreno.
Yep.
Moreno tried to get it to Sanchez and does. Sanchez to Barboza, runs past him. That's Hargraves.
That's okay there.
Play it to Guillemette. You know the plays that are the dangerous ones. Just avoid those. Ball played ahead, chested down by Silva, and Connor Silva got away with it right away,
Just get rid of it.
making sure he's not overhandling it. Here's
call.
Medeiros.
Let them play.
Played it to Hargraves.
Watch out.
Hargraves dangerous.
You know who they're going to.
Hargraves got it to Jacob. Ball breaks away from
Can't worry
Jacob.
about
And then
that. You
Silva
gotta
had
just
it
play
taken
the
away
game.
nicely by
Don't worry
Orozco.
about the mental part.
And there's a nice play by Orozco, but they're going to
Offsides.
call an offside on Sanchez.
That's going to be back more.
Let's go, defense.
Guillemette will play it to Bigelow. Durfee pushing everyone else up. Very dangerous there, but they got it to Guillemette. Guillemette with it
What is it?
to the edge of the box. Blocked there by DaCosta. Nicely done. Clears it with 2:40 left.
And it's getting heated, Joe, on both sides.
Guillemette
2:35.
Oh, we've certainly seen plenty of action here. Here's Bigelow. He's going to play it. to the middle of the
all
field,
you
edge of
wanna
the
do.
area. Cleared by New Bedford
got-
quickly. Sanchez was the lone player there. Let's see what the officials say.
called it.
They're going to call a foul there. Sanchez was sent to the turf. We started off this season with kind of hands off, but
Yeah.
as far as the contact, it's totally
Kind of a little
changed.
bit more, especially when it's playoff time.
Some of the rules
Yeah.
have changed. Others have not, obviously. But as far as the physical play, and if you eliminated the other rule modifications, it would be regular play here right now as a ball ricocheted off Sanchez. And New Bedford, I believe, was offside.
Turn, Red, turn!
2 minutes left. Final 2 minutes of
Well,
play.
now it comes down to the referee's decision of when
That's
he wants
it.
to.
Here's a giveaway.
And Barboza will
Here's Barboza.
take it himself.
Barboza with it. Getting an overlap from Moreno. Try to get it to Moreno. Durfee got back. Medeiros got it to Bigelow. They'll play it far side of the field. Durfee desperate to
They're
get some
gonna have
transition.
that one last, and they're going to have Hargraves and Jacobs.
They
and
try
he's
to
got
give
it
and go
again.
with Hargraves. Fine player.
Yep.
Hargraves. Here's Medeiros for Durfee. Trying for the long ball.
Oh, they have to.
They have to.
And
They're
New
just
Bedford's just going to kick it back.
smartly, New Bedford just
Yeah,
getting
waste
it
time
ahead.
with it. Waste
Sanchez
time with it.
going to just control it. Now
Okay.
he's going to work
Oh, he's-
himself.
oh,
Oh,
that's
and
a-
he's sent sprawling.
That's a huge.
That's got to be a direct
That's
free
big
kick.
time there. That's just out of frustration, in my opinion.
Yeah, Sanchez had open.
Oh, easily.
had
Bigelow didn't even
open
attempt to go for the
area.
ball. He went for him on purpose there.
Oh, you had to
Oh, yeah.
make a play because
Yep.
if you let Sanchez
Yeah,
get past
he
you,
probably would have scored.
he would have been in alone.
Oh, yeah.
So here goes New Bedford. They're going to set up Tavares, it looks like. He scored the opener on a similar type of play.
Yep.
No, New Bedford just
Low
tried
and
to
hard.
kick it. Orozco played it on goal, so a direct kick was allowed there.
Yep.
There's a ball played ahead. And maybe smartly done by New Bedford, is the one thing you don't want is any type of transition.
No.
We're certainly in the last minute and a half or so.
At least.
Substitution, Ramos would check in, Sanchez would check out.
Got to be smart here now.
He'll have the game winner.
Yep.
No rush here for the Whalers as they
Nope.
have to play it in on the far side. Durfee trying to push everyone up, basically. And smartly played by New Bedford there.
That's all you want to do.
Got it to Texera. Texera, just move it straight north and south. No east and west
Yep.
here.
Keep it up.
Whalers with it.
There it
Moreno got it back
There it
to
is.
Texera. Again, chance on the outside. Whalers looking for a cross here. Ball is deflected beyond the goal line. They were looking for Ramos. Corner kick for New Bedford, and all the time here ticking off the clock.
Oh, and they got to be definitely finishing up here. This can't be-
Usually the officials will give
Yeah.
the benefit of the doubt if they see a possession or a play working positively for one squad or another. But I would say here, the next time New Bedford, after Durfee gets one transition opportunity, I would think that it would probably end here for New Bedford.
Yeah.
Whalers just trying to hold it at the corner there and then work inside. Nicely done. Got it to Ramos. He tried a shot that was deflected wide. I think it's another corner.
All Barboza on that one. He waited and waited and said, hey, I'm going to waste some time. He tried to waste it.
Then played right along the goal line.
Yeah.
He's done that several times.
I haven't seen the official look at his watch in the middle. He's just kind of, it's been a great game.
Here we go. Along that goal line again. Hargraves had to come all the way back for Durfee, and it'll be another corner.
Another one.
New Bedford is totally happy with that. Just keep on playing down there.
Update from West Bridgewater. The Boxers of Brockton are up 1-0 at the half.
So if that were to hold, it would be New Bedford and Brockton. You
Yep.
go from one former Big Three matchup
Yep.
to another.
And we know how those two always seem to find each other come playoff time.
In almost every sport,
Yep.
is a ball played middle of the field. Orozco had it taken away. This will probably be the last,
Should be
my guess, the
big
last
rush as they try
gasp
to go to Jacobs.
for Durfee. Jacob trying
They
to
got
get
to get
there.
that out of there.
New Bedford comes away with it. Let's see here. Nope. Not the end yet.
Not yet. One last gasp.
They're going to say foul against New Bedford, so Durfee's going to send everyone up.
Oh, yeah. Goalie and everybody.
They'll just have Gamet do a one-touch here.
That's all.
Goalie even goes up. Gamet tried to get it to Bigelow. Bigelow runs
Better
into
hurry
space.
up and no one.
Bigelow tried to get it far side. Looks like they're going to give Durfee a chance here. Shot goes on goal. Ramos makes a save, and
That's
that'll
gonna
do
do
it. That will do it. New Bedford able to hang on to a
That's a good word.
3-2 win.
Sure was.
Very entertaining and exciting match. All of the goal scoring here exceeding much of what we've seen throughout the entire season. 5 goals in the match. 3 from New Bedford, the winners, and 2 from Durfee. Durfee started off the scoring here today in the first minute of play on a goal from about 22 yards out by Cameron Jacob. And the Hilltoppers had a surprising and quick 1-0 lead. But within the next minute and 15 seconds, New Bedford was able to tie it up on a goal by Rui Tavares from 20 yards out. One touch after an indirect free kick, and he fired it home on the low left-hand side of the net. We were tied at 1. It stayed that way, Chris, throughout all of the remainder of the first half and all of the third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, it just exploded.
It sure did, and when it exploded, when you have your opportunities to get in there, and there you go with Masaraco, trusting his players, Joe, you talked about it. DeCanto was one of them. When he had his opportunity, he took advantage of it, and he scored a goal to help New Bedford.
Cherubim DeCanto made it 2-1 in favor of New Bedford in the fourth quarter, and we thought that would probably be enough. Take a look at it.
Well,
Chris.
that's the first goal that was showing from Jacobs, so we're showing you all the goals right now. And Jacobs had the first one, and here's the second one right after on Tavares' boot, nice and low, and got that one to go. But I thought the DeCanto one was pretty important right here.
Here it is.
Because he just did it all on his own, and he wasn't in there a lot during that first half. But when he got his time, he put it home, and I thought that was kind of a big one.
But believe it or not, Durfee, despite being outplayed.
Now watch this ball go right between 2 defenders, both DaCosta and Silva, and it ends up getting in and on the foot of Codner, and he tied it. And of course, we finally got the last one here down the sideline.
Sanchez in front.
Yep.
And New Bedford wins it.
I mean, just all alone. I'm still, like I said, nothing against Gilmet. I don't understand what he was thinking on that particular play, unfortunately for him. Maybe he thought someone was behind him, and that's what he was worried about. But nonetheless, it was a goal, and it was wide open, and the Hilltoppers will escape out of here. Obviously, losing this one, a good season for them, but not enough as New Bedford will hold on for a 3-2 victory.
The final score for a final time from Andre McCoy Stadium on the campus of New Bedford High School. It was the New Bedford High Whalers 3, the Durfee High Hilltoppers 2. For my partner Chris Santos, all of our staff here at the New Bedford Cable Network, I'm Joe Cabral. Thanks for joining us this morning and this afternoon, and have a good afternoon, everyone.